Here we are going to be discussing dark psychology, which is a psychological strategy. An example would be this. Have you ever felt like there's a subtle force influencing your interactions? An unseen power guiding decisions in your favor? What if I told you that this power exists, is wielded through the intricate art of dark psychology? Dark psychology, often associated with manipulation and mind control, is a double-edged sword. Much like the force in the hands of a Jedi, it can be used for both good and ill. In this article, we will explore the field of dark psychology and discuss tactics that you may already be employing. Now, these techniques are specifically used to get what you willed, instead of using it for purposes contrary to what's being discussed. For your own benefit, many of these techniques are easy to grasp and learn. Using dark psychology to achieve specific goals is key here. Perhaps you could point out that those who use dark psychology to achieve specific goals are intrinsically darker than those who use it to manipulate others. First off, it's important to keep in mind that there's many myths and references linked to dark psychology. But there are a few key differences between what is and what isn't. Because it's such a fascinating topic, one may expect it to be well investigated in various areas of study. Yet, this is not the case. Now, we'll get to the techniques. Buttering up, praising, or complimenting someone to encourage them to do what you want is an example of this. If you want someone to assist you in shifting some stuff into your home, apply love flooding to make them feel wonderful, increasing the likelihood that they will assist you. A dark manipulator could also make the other person feel attached to them, leading them to do things they wouldn't usually do. Lying. It's simply a deception that works in the communicator's favor. It is planned and it may or may not succeed. Recounting a fictitious version of the situation, it can also involve partial truth or exaggeration. Love denial. This can be very difficult for the victim since they may feel lost and abandoned by the manipulator. This includes withholding affection and devotion until the victim gives you what you desire. Withdrawal. When the victim is given the silent treatment or ignored until they meet the other person's requirements. Restricting choices. The manipulator may give their victim some choices, but this is only to divert their attention away from the choices they don't want them to make. Semantic manipulation. This is a strategy in which a manipulator uses words that are commonly understood by both sides in a conversation. However, they will then convince the victim that they meant something entirely different when they used it. Reverse psychology. When you advise someone to do something one way, but you know they'll do it the other way. However, the manipulator intended for the opposite action to occur in the first place. There you have it. I hope you learned at least something from this in these techniques.